We are a few days away from early access of NHL 25, and today we'll have our first look of new mode called Wildcard. Hello YouTube and welcome back. Today we will have our first look of the new mode called Wildcard. Also, the Wildcard is replacing Rush, so Rush is gone and it's not in NHL 25 anymore. For people who are wondering what the mode is, we will find that out in a minute. We also saw a lot of new details in a hot deep dive, but today I will just go through detail by detail and I'll try to show you everything you need to know. So first of all, this is how the hot hub looks now. We can basically see the wildcard, we can also see the XP progression path, but we are only interested about the wildcard, and let's have a look. So basically, as already predicted, the wildcard is a new mode where we will need to draft various different teams. There will be a set of rules we will need to draft our teams around, and also we'll need to play some games, which we'll also do in this video. I will also draft the team together with you, so you actually see how all that works. So then we will have some certain events. At the moment, there is only early access first look, which basically says 5-on-5, 3 minutes period, all rules. We can actually read the rules. There's only one period, 3 minutes, icing is hybrid, offside is delayed, and tie-breaking is 5 minutes, 3-on-3, and that's basically it. I'm assuming every single week when the new event will come out, hopefully every single week, they will release new modes for us to grind. We also have a leaderboard in this mode, which is a really good thing because you will now be able to see how exactly other people are doing, how your friends are doing. So if we go to the leaderboard, we can see that Not a Dollar Sleeves played 22 games, won 12, and actually lose 5. Interesting. And probably one of the most things you are interested before we go and draft the team is the rewards and how this actually works. As you can see, there is also like an XP path, or you call it wildcard points. So 1, 2, 3. So at the first one, we will get random 70 overall player. Again, while I'm recording this video, I don't know if these rewards are staying in the game. There still will be day 1 patch. Thanks to EA, I am getting the game a little bit early for me to be able to record a lot of content and share that with you guys. So I would say there is a big possibility then all these rewards will be wiped and we will see something a little bit better. But let's assume these are the rewards and this is how it's working. So at the 60 wildcard points, we will get a random 70 overall player. At 120, we will get 1000 coins. Then we are getting 72 overall player, 1500 coins. Then we are getting a random 74 overall card, 1500 coins, random 76 overall player, 2000 coins, random 78 overall player, 2000 coins. Then we are getting some players, which is actually sick because we always wanted like some kind of flex cards and guaranteed rewards. Also, I will show you something what you can do with these cards later on. So if you think, oh, it's only 80 overall cards and probably everyone will have already much better teams, these cards actually will have some use. But the next one is 2500 points. Then we are getting another Sandersy 80 overall from Utah Hockey Club. Then we are getting 3000 points, and while completing all of it, we're getting an X Factor Series 1 player choice pack. And as you can see, it's Series 1 choice pack. I'll have a separate video where I will go through all the new X Factors and explain how does it actually work this year, because there is a Series 1 player choice pack, so I'm assuming there will be a Series 2 as well. But considering how important the X Factors are early in the game and how many people actually are chasing them, by just completing this mode, you're getting a 1 random choice pack. And in my opinion, if this is even how it stays, I will take it. It's not bad. If you just look at the coin perspective, let's say the players will not make your team, it's just a fodder to trade them in. From the coin perspective, we are getting what? 2500 already here. That's 4000. That's 6000. That's 8000. That's 10,500. And by completing everything, we will get 13,500 coins. Again, not a really bad thing in my opinion. And plus an X Factor choice pack, plus these 2 players, plus some random fodder. Not a bad thing. Also, this event, when I'm recording the video, basically says 9 days. By the time you guys will get the game on Friday, it will be basically just, I think, something for a weekend maybe. But now, basically it says draft a team, play your way, earn instant rewards. Easy. So wildcard player limit 3 and team salary 15 million. Basically, another thing we all wanted, some kind of restrictions to build our team, and you don't need to own any of these players. You can indeed bring 3 wildcard players from your main squad and use them in a wildcard mode, but let's say you are just picking up the game later in the year and you don't have any players and you just want to play something competitive, this is the mode for you. So let's draft a team. So basically what it says, drafting players. Select an empty positions to draft from a pool of players and build your team. These draft picks can be changed after you make initial choice. Also, the synergies are not active in the hot wildcard, so it doesn't really matter what you put in your lineup. The restriction widget will show the current season restrictions and how you feel your draft fits into the restrictions. So basically what it means, you need to make sure you are not always picking the best players, but you're also looking at whatever the restrictions are. If you need to pay attention to the salary cap, then you cannot just go and pick Matthews, McDavid and all of the cards. Again, we don't even know if they will offer us these cards, but let's say they would, you still need to look for players who fit in those restrictions. Also, the players already in your lineup, the ones you can see like these 76 and 74 overalls, they cannot be replaced, so you still need to keep them. So basically what it gives us, we have to draft our first 2 lines, our starting goalkeeper and our first defensive pair. So I think we will start with defense. So I basically have to pick one of these players. It also does say the wildcard player. Draft a wildcard player to add a player from your existing HUT collection. So basically I can pick any player I want from my collection. And if I will keep using that, as you can see, there is a 3 wildcard ticks, which basically will show how many cards I still can bring from my collection. Also, if you see in the bottom of the players, it basically says what is their salary, and that's how I will pick them. As a Rangers fan, I just think I need to go and pick Andre Miller. And for my second defenseman, not really a lot of choices. If I would want to go and pick a wildcard player, I would just do this. And it basically shows me any defenseman I could pick, and I also can change anything else. For example, I want to go with Ryan Lindgren. Then this would be the one I would choose. But because we need a right-handed defenseman, I probably would not use Ryan Lindgren because he's left-handed. I would go and see if there is any right-handed defensemen. And yes, Zach Whitecloud. So I would go and pick him. Also, his salary cap is not that high, and I think so far we're doing great. The next one will be starting goalkeeper. Okay, not really a lot of cards to pick from. Probably will go with the biggest and cheapest, and you know what? Robin Lehner it is. I don't really care. 77 overall as well. Yikes. Let's see what they offer me in offense. Okay, again, not a lot to go from. Let's see if I have any cards in my collection I could pick from Wildcard. We could go with Chris Kreider. Just out of curiosity, we will go and do that because I want to see how my restrictions and salary cap improves, because Chris Kreider contract is 1 million, but let's go with the center. Any good ones here? Not really a lot. You can also always go and check the card stats to see if they fit. As you can see, we have Elias Pettersson, but his contract is 4 million. So basically, if I want to put him in, it would take a lot of my salary cap. You know what? Let's go with Vincent Trocheck. We only have 6 million left, so not really a lot to choose from. So we need the right-handed winger. So is there any right-handed players? It is. We will go with Patrick Laine just to see how he fits in the lineup. We still have 5 million. Let's see if we can get a decent center. So I will just go with Alex Newhook, Kevin Stanlund. Okay, we need a left-handed winger. As you can see, the overalls are very low. I'm assuming as we will go more into the game, they will offer us higher overalls, probably some event cards as well, and maybe some of the locked-in cards will be from the events where we will be able to try out new players just without even buying them. I'll go with Kevin Stanlund. Again, doesn't really matter. I still have quite a lot of salary cap left, and I don't think I will even use this. So who is the most expensive player here? Really no one. Can I go with the wild card? Yeah, I think we will go with this card. So basically we drafted our team, and now all we have to do is register team. Also, you can see then it says games available, so we can play 250 games. I think that's quite a lot of games to get to that X Factor choice pack. So once we draft the team, we need to go to the early access first look event. If there would be multiple events, we would just need to go to the next one. We can play offline and we can play online. So because at the time I'm recording this video, I don't think anyone is playing online, so I will need to go and play offline. I can choose the difficulty rookie, semi-pro, pro, all-star, superstar. So we also can see the new presentation. So this is basically the loading screen before every single game we will see. My team name is Road to 99, and basically the abbreviation is RTG, Road to Glory, because this year this account will be just full no money spent. And you can also see these RTG in the back of the Rangers logo. I think having ability to play online and offline is really good because not everyone plays online, not everyone wants to grind against real people, but you can still get the same rewards. I assume that playing offline will take you a little bit longer than playing online, at least I hope it will be like that. And in general, as you can see, the interface looks pretty similar to what we've seen in Hot Rush. It's outdoors and stuff like that. The game feels quite fast in my opinion, and that's the first sale. Let's go. I don't know if we will see something like first to score 3 goals or stuff like that, or it's always about the wins. I hope it's about the wins, because if it's not, it doesn't really make sense. Because the players are so small, they're being knocked off the puck quite easily. And we didn't score there as well. I probably could go for a breakaways and stuff like that, but this video is mostly not to show you the gameplay, but just how the mode works. Don't tell me I'm losing this game, because I probably will. I need to get my head around. This is also the first wildcard game I'm playing. The players feel way more responsive than they were before. Okay, we didn't score a goal because we stink. So we are starting NHL 25 strong. Play of the period, Joseph Wall. Okay, so there is an overtime, 3 minutes, 3-on-3. Okay, pretty much similar to what we have already in the game. So pretty much like if the restrictions are what, like 15 million, and let's say you pull a McDavid on your day 1, I think you basically will only be able to bring 1 player, and that's McDavid. Let's go! We didn't score. I was about to say we scored a goal, but we didn't. We also first time ever seen the indicator around the player where it basically says pass me the puck and I will shoot the one-timer. Because I was late, there was no any power. The AI are more responsive, and I like it and I don't like it when I'm facing them, you know? Oh my god, this is a goal. No, look at me. My goalie actually made a save. And he also made a save, but at least we are trying to shoot some one-timers. This is what I said earlier when I was doing some videos. I think gameplay will be very subjective as every year. Like, some people will like it, some people will really hate it. Okay, he don't have any energy. Ooh, if only he would have energy. And let's try to control the goalkeeper. Ooh, let's go. Backhand, forehand, backhand. Ooh, and that didn't went in. That was a decent save. Make a save. Kadri, you stink. Nice one. Nice save, Leonard. Backhand, forehand, backhand. Ooh, and we missed that. Take shots with any player, but at least we're completing some objectives, I guess. I think we lost. Anyway, I lost, but I'm still getting some progression. So basically, even if I lost, they still gave me 20 points. So even if I lose 3 games, I will still get 60 wildcard points and get to the level 1. Also, we can earn XP as we play any mode. So basically, now I reached to the level 2 and I'm getting 3 players with at least 1 guaranteed NHL player. So, like already explained, by playing any mode, you will earn XP, and basically you are earning your points in the wildcard. You are also earning the XP, which is good. And in the end of the day, you're getting a guaranteed rewards. In my opinion, that's really sick. So it also straight away shows you the daily objectives from this screen. So if you want to go to the objectives, you basically just press R2 on PlayStation and it takes you to the objectives. We completed everything and this one is done. We also get the early access objectives where I get the early access pack. Okay, I think I showed you everything what you need to know about the wildcard mode. Now, the only issue is I hope EA really puts decent rewards so it's worth your time. I think in general, you'll be able to play quite a lot of games quite quickly. And I think when you play online, it will be more fun than offline. But again, at least there is 2 options and everyone can basically go and play all these modes without owning any of these players. Let me know down in the comment sections below. What do you think about the new mode? Will you play it? Will you give it a try? And in general, are you excited about NHL 25 coming out on Friday if you get yourself Deluxe Edition? As always, guys, thanks for watching today's video. Have a good one and see you on the ice.